You know how people are sort of conditioned to just hate everything, especially with social media. Social media, if you are addicted to social media, here's a test. Do you respond to everything negatively? Negative drives views, drives likes. I can't stand it. Get off social media. This is the latest negative bomb game. It's not selling. It's got bad resolution or some kind of a texture in a rock underneath of a leaf 50 meters away from Tifa's boot is blurry. Shit like that. Okay. $70 is too much for AAA games. That's a big one. And yet, here we have a fantastic, let me tell you, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is my favorite role-playing game this entire year, this entire generation so far. This game is absolutely fantastic. And I'm not even one of these huge Final Fantasy fans. I loved 7, played it back on the PlayStation 1 when it came out. It was an incredible game. I love all these characters. You've got heroes for the guys, you've got heroines for the girls. Nobody's ugly, which I love in a video game. When you play a video game and you want a hero worship, you want to be the dude who's big and who's cool and gets all the ladies. And if you want to play as a woman, you want to be somebody tough, strong, and sexy. You don't want to be built like a 13-year-old boy. This game has everything, and yet people are complaining about this AAA game because it's got a blurry texture here or there. Well, 3 guys on a video told me that rock is blurry, or I'm hearing things about like downgrades from the first game, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let me tell you, the characters in this game, the way they flesh everyone out, you're actually given time to play as these characters, not just Cloud. They actually take Cloud away from you, and you're given Aerith, and you're given Tifa. It is a fantastic way to flesh out the characters that you know and love, and I'm absolutely having a great time with this game. If this is a game that you can find fault with, then I'm telling you, you are addicted to saying things negatively to get the affirmation of strangers. This is a huge problem when it comes to gaming. We're screaming about AAA games are unsustainable. Yes, AAA games cost a lot of money. If they have to cut some corners here or there, if a few textures have to be lower quality in order to get this thing in under a certain amount of money, I don't care, because everything else is so good. The combat, the exploration, the open world. People are complaining now about climbing radio towers and yellow ledges that you have to, latch onto to climb. You don't have to do that. Square is not forcing you to do that. You can play this game from beginning to end like a linear role-playing game. You don't have to do anything. I am in love with the combat. When I first started it, yes, it's like Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's fast, it's frenetic. Sometimes you're like, what the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on. Where's my character even? Things are moving so quickly. But take the time to max out your characters. Take the time to set up your party. Take the time to set up your characters, like the intention. You can have a balanced approach. You can have an all-out balls to the wall, aggressive approach. You can have a sort of healer, stay in the back. You can set all that up, and it makes the combat when you're in it much more interesting and much more fluid and dynamic. And again, there's this open world. I don't know. You tell me, like how is this a bad-looking game? Explain it to me. Maybe I'm old. Maybe I don't know what good looking is anymore. And trust me, that's not true. But this instant sort of complaining about open worlds, about, tropes. I can't believe I have to do this side mission and then there's padding. What role-playing game doesn't have padding? Folks, I'm still playing Starfield. I'm on my 3rd go-around when you go into like the whatever they call that, when you sort of warp to the next reality. And I do the exact same missions over and over and over again. And yet there are people online screaming about how amazing Starfield is. I mean, this is a role-playing game. There are tons of side quests to do. There's so much to do with these characters in this world. And Square manages to give you just enough to do, but not too much, which is really, really difficult when you're playing a game like this. Just enough to where you don't feel overwhelmed. Too much and you don't know what the hell is going on. This is a fantastic, fantastic game. The best role-playing game so far this year. So far, I think this generation. I am so tired of the negativity. There's a leaf 40 meters away that is lower resolution, and when you walk closer to it, it pops in. This is unacceptable. Like and subscribe. Folks, buy this game, play this game. It is fantastic. The characters, everything about it, the story, the music. I just want to keep playing this game and exploring in this world. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is fantastic, and I can't wait. And I wasn't really even hugely into Final Fantasy VII Remake, but now I want to go back and play that again. While I'm playing this one, I'm at Chapter 7. Chapter 6 is Chapter 7 is the beach. I think Chapter 6 or Chapter 7 is the beach level. I'm going to call that officially the Tifa level. Get to that level, buy the bathing suit, go on the beach. I don't care. I'm 16 years old. Who cares? I like pretty things. Game is fantastic. The hell with the haters. Buy the game, play the game. That's my honest review. I said honest, so it's got to be honest. Shocked face thumbnail coming. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.